Hey, 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 it's Catherine, our weekly live on Tuesday, where I pick a topic, talk about it, wear it out for 15 minutes. For those of you watching this, you might have stumbled across this video, I might have shared it with you, or you could be a friend, a family, a stalker. I know you guys like it when I say that. You know who you are, you know what category you fit in. The topic that really resonated the most with me this week that surfaced and I heard and saw over and over again was worrying about every freaking thing. Okay, so a lot of us are in this state of worry and concern. I understand there's a lot going on or not going on, so there's a lot to worry about. But let me share with you some of my tips and thoughts surrounding this topic. So let me start off by saying it's kind of like that old cliche. If I tell you to stop thinking about an orange snowman, the orange snowman is so orange that he's the same color as the carrot that's used for his nose. You're going to think about an orange snowman, aren't you? Right. Yes, you are. You have this vivid picture of this orange snowman in your mind. Now, all of us have probably a slightly different version, and that's okay. But I'm going to show you that your thoughts are powerful. So powerful that they drive you to worry or not worry, or be productive, meet your goals, smash your goals, accomplish what it is that you want and dream. So, do you get mad every time you start to worry and you end up worrying more? Yeah, pretty much. It's kind of one of those things that once you start worrying, it's kind of like you just start circling the drain. Now you're stuck in this loop of what's wrong with me, right? That's what happens because you're circling the drain. Are you bouncing from one project to the next, solving one issue or one problem to discover that there's a new issue, new concern around the corner, or another problem? You're constantly like this firefighter putting out fires. Like you think that, oh, I'm going to put this fire out and everything's going to be hunky-dory, and then there's another fire and there's another fire, right? So then you start to begin to think, is life just a sequential number of problems and things that I have to solve? Well, maybe for some it is. So no worries. So you end up having new worries, new concerns, new stresses, new frustrations, new challenges, new barriers. But did you know you can change your lifestyle, your environment, and your thoughts, and this stuff will start to fade away? It's true. It's absolutely true. First, you've got to want to, right? You've got to want to, and you've got to know why. If you want to know why, you need to do my motivating factor. Comment below, say motivating factor. I will give you the link to that easy project that will help you understand why you need to change. And that could be a job, that could be a relationship, that can be your health, it could be any variety of different things. But you've got to change your lifestyle. You've got to know why. You've got to clean up your environment. But most of all, you need to be honest with yourself. Okay, fully 100% honest with yourself and take care of your health. Improving your immunity is most important these days. We can all use a boost in this department. Really, right? A lot of us through COVID decided, not me, but a lot of people decided to just go off the ledge. Let's start drinking and eating and baking and cooking and doing all these toxic behaviors. We need to clean all that up, reverse it. Focus on your immunity. I'm one that improved my body through COVID. But you've got to improve your immunity. You've got to focus on that. You need to look at what food you're eating, look at your hydration. Are you moving your body every day? Or we are meant to move. If you're not moving and your body's cramping up and seizing up, you're having all these aches and pains. Well, guess what? You're not using your body. Your muscles are breaking down, your tendons are breaking down, you're having joint pain, inflammation, all these things. It's your body saying, we're not moving anymore. You are meant to move. So get your body in motion. Doesn't mean working out, but it does mean moving your body more? Are you sleeping? Are you getting good quality 8 hours of sleep every night? Don't argue with me. Just do it. Be horizontal 8 hours. Stress management, another one that most people forget about. I have to keep this front and center. This is the one department that I always need to keep front and center because I'm the type of person that will drive myself into the ground. So I have to be really cautious with this one. So stress management and self-care kind of go hand in hand. Secondly, what are you deeply passionate about? What do you love? What makes your heart sing? And maybe it is music, maybe it's dance, maybe it's art, maybe it's animal, maybe it's being in nature. What is it for you that you've always wanted to learn more about, explore, or do that have to do with this category of being passionate? Passionate about something. It could be anything. It could be clay, it could be painting, it could be weaving. There's so much that we can do, so many opportunities. Grab a hold of them and do them. Fold them into your life. Create the time and the space to do them. So dive deep into one of them or all of them, right? The things that are creative, they're fun, they help pass time. And involve your hands or things that you can do that keep you in motion. Okay, so bring this into your life and do more of it. Learn more of it to the point where you can teach it to me. So maybe it's being able to crochet those big, thick blankets. Those are kind of, I don't know if those are popular anymore, but I think you weave them with your fingers or whatever. I've always wondered how that is. I don't want to do it personally, but I want one. I don't know why. They just look really cool. But you need to learn how to do that to the point where you can teach me how to do it. That's the point. Okay. So the next question I have for you is, do you have too much idle time on your hands? Tick tock, right? 24 hours in a day, 8 hours sleeping, 8 hours working, bringing in some sort of income, right? Business, career, whatever it is, deepening your education to get to that point, degrees, whatever you need to do, but working 8 hours a day. Then the other 8 needs to be things that are fun, enjoyable, you're passionate about, and you're going to have to fit in some of those chores in there. But think about it. Where are you wasting your day? What are you doing? Why are you wasting time? So how much are you spending on social media? Question mark. Or video games. I'm feeling that's coming up a lot in a lot of conversations with my clients is so much time on video games. What are you doing? You're sitting. It's not good for the mind. It's not good for the body. But the other thing with social media, all platforms, comparisonitis. The worst, most toxic thing on the planet. Comparisonitis. Are you comparing your life to other people, your body to other people? And FOMO. FOMO is another one. Fear of missing out. Okay. Is that something that you sink into? Is this something that you can relate to? Stop. Stop it. Know that social media is fake. We're all putting on a filter. We're showing you what we want to show you. We're not showing you the dirty deeds, or some people do, and that's all their social media is about. And if that's the way it is, freaking block them. Get that person out of your feed. Don't look at that crap. But people that appear to be doing amazing things and not showing you the challenges or the hurdles or the suffering, or just showing you what they want you to see. They're making it look easy. It's kind of like watching the Olympics and you're like, damn, that looks easy. It's not. They're not showing you all the bruises, the bumps, the stitches, the broken bones, the endless hours and weeks of training and sweat, blood, and tears. It's the same thing. You're just getting a glimpse of their life. They're showing you what you want to see. It's all fake, right? So it's worse than the news. It's way worse than the news. So what I do for social media, I use it as a tool. I love connecting with people. I love meeting people. I love collaborating with people. I use social media as a tool, but I mainly go to groups and pages and just specific topics that I'm interested in, that I want to know about. I don't look at notifications. I'm involved in too many things. It's awful. That's just too much clutter for me. It's like having a Gmail email account with thousands and thousands of unopened emails. I can't do it. all my notifications are off. I go and check messages only a couple times a day, but I don't ever go in my news feed because that's just a bunch of doom and gloom and drama and bleh. Okay? If there's somebody I want to check on, I'll check on them personally, but I stay in topics. I stay in groups. I stay in places that lift me up and make me feel better or educational. So I solely focus on a topic that I'm passionate about in the social media sphere, and that's it. I get off. I don't spend hours and hours. The turn off time is 5 p.m. at the max. Usually it's before that, 3 p.m. most of the time. But I set boundaries. I set rules. I'm never on social media at night. Never, ever, ever. You can sink into all kinds of drama and bleh. Don't do it. Okay. But if you have idle time, get a damn job. Get a damn job where it's laborious, where you're burning up some calories, where you're in motion, you're doing something. If you don't want to get a job, go volunteer. Volunteer somewhere, a local charity, even if it's just an hour a week, but do not have idle time. That's where you're going to start worrying and stewing about stupid shit. So stop it. All right, so part of the reason why I'm telling you to go out and get a job is you need connection. You need connection with others. Don't argue with me. It's true. You may think that you're introverted. You're not. Some of us are to a certain degree. I agree, fully agree. People drain me at times, but here's the reality. We need connection. We need connections with others. If we haven't learned anything through COVID, is that we need connection with others so much. Okay, there's tons and tons of studies that I've actually been reading a lot on lately through my schooling, through London, about depression and what's in common with different tribes or groups of people that they're studying. It's nothing to do with chemical imbalance. That's all bullshit. That's the stuff that the pharmaceutical companies are feeding you. It's a lack of connection. Because when you feel sad, what do? You withdraw and you go further and further away from people. And it makes it worse and worse and worse. You need connection with others. You need contact with other people. You need to be around other people. Why do you think putting a child in timeout or prisoners in solitude is used? It's disconnection. That is a huge punishment. Long bouts of isolation affect a person more than any other punishment. People in isolation, 100 times more are going to commit suicide. Okay? So worrying, stewing, overthinking, contemplating, overanalyzing, beating a dead horse, overthinking, anxiety, or brooding will all fade when you have less idle time. And if you're busy and it's about things that you're passionate about and you enjoy, and you're taking care of yourself, that's a full-time job. You're becoming more physical. You're going to sleep better. You're going to feel better. You're going to have a purpose. You're going to have a meaning. You're going to meet and attract amazing, cool people, right? Because if you're sad, and I can see it on your face, like, I don't want to be around you. I want to be around people that are happier than me, exciting, more exciting than me. That's what I want. That's what I enjoy. We want to attract like-minded people that have the same passions and excitement that you do, and have positive thoughts like you're going to have, right? You want to have positive thoughts. You have control over your thoughts. Don't think you don't. You do. You very much do. You can start today. Worries don't just magically go away. I'm not saying that, not indicating that one bit. You're not going to wake up tomorrow and go, oh my God, I'm not worried anymore. I'm not thinking, I'm not brooding. It takes time. It takes want, right? Motivating factor. Got to have that. You got to clean up your environment, clean up your people that you're around. You might need to move. So that's going to take time. You might need to change jobs. Might need to get divorced. I don't know. It's going to take time to clean up your environment, clean up your lifestyle, fix those thoughts. So one thing at a time, one baby step at a time. That's what I teach my clients. I help them. I hold them accountable. I walk with them through each step, each process. We help each other, or help them mainly, but they help me too. I learn a lot from my clients and I love them. So worries will interfere with your life, derail you from what you really want to accomplish if you let them. to the point where you can't eat, right? So when you don't feel good and you're worrying about stupid shit, you don't eat right, you don't drink right, you're drinking crappy shit, actually, and you're not moving. You're less and less, becoming less and less connected with other people. It makes it worse. And then you don't want to do things that you enjoy, things that you're passionate about. The point is to start now. And don't wait for motivation to come through the Amazon mail. It's not going to happen. Amazon doesn't sell it. If they did, it would be so expensive you couldn't afford it. It's not going to arrive via stork. But you gotta start. And once you start, you're unstoppable. You're unstoppable. Believe me. I am. Once I start cleaning my house, I'm unstoppable. Same thing. Once I start walking, I'm like, I love this. This feels good. I'm going to walk more. I'm going to do more. The hard part's putting on those shoes. So last, you have the power or the magic, if you want to call it that, the potion, the lotion, the magic wand to change your thoughts. I mentioned this earlier. I mentioned it throughout this. I mentioned it in other videos. And that's really what I talk about a lot in my coaching is your thoughts. But if you think about that orange snowman, you'll think about that orange snowman. Remember that? The same thing applies to thinking about, I don't have the desire to eat healthy, or whatever it is that you're saying. I don't want to work out. I don't want to move my body. Whatever that toxic bullshit that you're saying, what you think creates an emotion or a feeling, and that creates an action or a non-action. That's your choice. That's your life. That is your choice. So if you want to think that way, you're going to feel sad. You're going to keep circling that drain. And the energy that follows that is disempowering. And you're going to attract more negative people into your life and your world. So stop. Change your thoughts. So when that negative thought pops up, you need to quickly change it. Oh, I just caught it. I just heard it. Or I just said it. Or I just typed it. Fix it quickly. Change it. Reframe it. Rephrase it. And here's one that I came up with. I will eat healthy because I love my life. I love my body. And I want to live fully. That's all you gotta do. In your own words, obviously, don't use mine. I just thought that up. But use your own words that are powerful and empowering and create a beautiful picture of your future. Like the snowman, the orange snowman. You've got to change your thoughts. It's got to create a vision, a picture. That's what the motivating factor is. It really, really dives deep into what you really want. But find something that empowers you. Gives you the strength to freaking change your thought, change your life, stop worrying. But if you say, I am a worrier, guess what? It's yours. You own it. You just put ownership on it. You've concreted it in. You have ownership of it when you say, I am, and whatever you want to put underneath this. I am stupid. Well, there you go. Your body, your mind, your actions, everything's going to follow. You're going to attract stupid people. If I am lazy, same thing. It's disempowering. You're going to bring negative people, negative energy, negative thoughts, negative actions. You're going to eat horribly, not take care of yourself. You own it. So you're going to find evidence of it, and you're going to keep doing it. Good luck. So do not take ownership of something that you want to get rid of. I am fat's another one. Stop saying that. I am lazy. Those are all horrible things. Stop talking to yourself like that. If you wouldn't say that to a 5-year-old kid, then why would you say it to yourself? And why would you say it out loud? So stop. Stop taking ownership of it. So when you say my headaches, or I have migraines all the time. These are my migraines. That's all negative talk that you're keeping ownership of and never going to get rid of it. So empower yourself. Find the solution. You can find a solution to all these issues. Anyways, thank you. I feel like I've rambled. Did go over my time today. Sorry, guys. Hi, Kat. Hi, Denali. Hi, Rich. Hi, Steve. Thank you for saying hello. I will respond to your comments in a moment, but thank you so much. Actually, it'll be later today. I have an appointment right after this, but thank you so much for tuning in. And as always, if you need me, want some help, message me. I'm here. All right, guys. See you next week.